It is a commandment. Jesus said, I'm not giving you a recommendation. I'm not giving you a suggestion. I'm giving you a commandment. Love one another. Now you may be wondering, how are we assassins supposed to love one another? How are we supposed to unify our differences to a point of progression? I will tell you the answer.
Sorry to interrupt, but Shing.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt. There's mass TKing going on the Roblox server, so I'm gonna have to move the guards out for now. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, man, it's alright, man.
All right, I'm very sorry. I had them come here to listen to the speech, but we have to do our job.
Alright,
Who's
alright.
getting so deep
Look
in
out
these-
behind you. Civilian with sword.
Move.
Yeah, look out! Holy cow, how did so many die?
Well, half of us
hell?
reset.
What the hell?
Half of us reset.
Did
Holy
his dead
cow.
body just crawl away?
Yeah, he teleported away.
Alright. So going back.
I went hunting.
He's
I
getting
hunted
into
him
this.
down. I couldn't see him.
He's
after
getting
he
into
fell.
love, and I just
Yo,
felt so
D-man.
sorry.
D-man, just...
I love
Yeah.
Oh,
it.
it's Roblox server right now. Let's deal with this mass TK
Can
situation.
we go into our voice chat?
Alright.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Crouch.
Alright. Okay, so the guards are entering their voice channels to handle the situation. But
Yo, Mod, if anything, you can just give us the speech in another guards event. If anything.
alright. Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Where are we
Alright.
going, Mod? Well,
Alright.
thank you, Ching, for bringing guards over. Much appreciated.
So let's just go back. Alright, yo, D-man, if you see someone, a civilian with a sword, kick him directly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kick any civilians.
Yeah, same here.
Without uniform.
Alright, everyone just settle down. Alright, settle down. Alright, settle down.
Pure, I think.
So, let me just
Fair
go
enough.
back and continue, alright?
Can this mustard stop running around? Because you're, like, causing me the bejeebers and thinking you're gonna RK or some shit. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Me and him are helping make sure that no.
I know, but don't do something sporadic.
Continue his speech.
Wait, I will tell you this, alright? For those who are listening, I will tell you this. Alright, for those who are listening. You may be
Wait, why am I? Oh,
wondering,
my bad, I was AFK. Continue.
and you may be wondering, how are we supposed to unify our differences to a point of progression? I will tell you the answer. The same way how Jesus loved us is the same way how we should love each other. That type of love, that is an unselfish, self-giving, and seeking firsting love. Jesus said, if you have that kind of love, the whole world will set up and take notice. I feel like labs should deserve this kind of love. Am I right? Am I right? Like, raise your hands if you deserve, want this kind of love. Raise your hands if you want this kind of love. That you always wanted to be treated with this compassion of uniformity. This love. Alright? That's what I mean. I feel like labs should deserve this kind of love, am I right? And if you're feeling left out, alone, denied, desperate for love in lab, come down here. Just come down here. I will tell you this right now. Just come down here. Come down here. I will tell you this right now. If you feel desperate for love, come down here. I kid you not, it has been months and weeks for you. Suffering in a situation of division confliction that you desperately seek for this type of love. Alright? That you desperately seek for this type of love. Alright? And it goes to show you can revolutionize the whole situation just through the love of God. That is what lab needs. It needs love amongst each other. It needs unity. It needs a sit down. It needs a sense of comfort. Not only from the high ranks. I understand high ranks such as Fat On was pressured, stressed, and I believe that he needs our love. Alright? And for those HRs who are in here, for those who are out here, Almighty Ching, Andrew, alright, D-Man, Slavis, alright, BDD, alright, anyone, any HR, you deserve our love. Why? Because of all the dedication you put into this creed. Alright? Not only from the high ranks, but mostly the low ranks amongst each other of our division. The qualities of love is not an option. It's not a recommendation. It's not a suggestion. It is a commandment. And if we don't love one another, what are we? I will tell you what are we. We are disobedient to our own morals of empathizational care. Alright? We are disobedient to our own moralizations of empathizational care. That's what we are if we don't love one another. That's what we are if we continue division, confliction, if we don't unify. Alright? That's what happens when you see a centurion against a blade, a centurion against a guard against a blade, any division, confliction. You are disobedient to your own moralisms. And therefore, you are desperate for love. Alright? You are therefore desperate for love. So we have two options. We can love one another the way Jesus loved us and be obedient to our own standards of moralizations. Or we cannot love one another and allow our brothers to continue to wage violence amongst each others. For it not only hurts them, but mostly you too. Raise your hand here, raise your hand if you ever felt conflicted, if you ever felt violented by another divisional member. Raise your hands, just raise it, come on, raise it. Don't give in hesitation for fear. Don't give in hesitation for fear. Alright? No one will punish you based on your opinions. We as a community are unified here today to check upon ourselves to see if we are okay. Alright? That's what we need. Unity. Alright? That's what we need. Unity, love. Alright? That's what happens when you hurt another brother within the creed. You disobey your own standards of morals. And you are therefore lost and desperate within your own conflictional mindset for love. Therefore, but remember this. Alright, but remember this. And I will repeat. This is not a suggestion. This is not an option nor recommendation. Repeat after me. It is therefore a commandment. I want everyone to repeat in the game. Love is a commandment. Repeat after me. Love is a commandment. Alright? Love is yes, love is a commandment. Love is a commandment. It's not an option. It's not a recommendation or a suggestion. It's not a choice of words of wisdom. It is a principality of a commandment. Alright? It is a commandment. By the grace of God, the reason why I am known to be justifiable in lab to a large extent is because I was raised in a family where I'm taught to be kind, to be loving, to help the poor, the weak, and the desperate. That's why a lot of people question me, say, modGuardian, you're so kind, you're so potential, how do you do it? And I will tell them, well, if you made your mind up to love, then nobody can stop you. I will tell you that. That is the only way you can also be known. Just love one another. Just humble yourself. Alright? We can talk about, but I will tell you this, we can talk about enforcing more laws or discipline in lab, or more enforcement to implement disciplinary action, but in reality, lab already has laws. We already have laws. But what we really need is unity, a checkup, love. That's what we really need. And I know for a fact, and I can read people. Alright? The high ranks, the low ranks, the middle, the councils are desperate for love.